Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, here are the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Platinum God of War. So as you can see, under goals, I'm up to 52 enemies tripped out of 100, and you can see the first one gave me 250, the second one gave me 750, and if I get the last one, I'm going to get 3,500 experience, which is crazy. Quick reflexes, I've only managed to parry 5 attacks. I'm going for more parries right now and just finishing off the enemies like normal because they're on level 2 already, so I can't really trip them. Yeah, parries are pretty good. I'm trying to watch the indicator at the bottom just in case that happens. Try something. Okay, I also think that doesn't work. Okay, so we're not done yet. So even though this is kind of like taking a long time, like I explained, once it's over with, it'll be really good. Like, I won't have to do it anymore, so I'm just gonna try and get this done right at the start. And it'll make life a lot easier. Hopefully for a particular fight coming up later. And also, because it's giving me God of War difficulty, I will die, and I will probably die a lot. I've gotten pretty good, you know, like, just as time goes on. Hoping to freeze that guy actually. If you throw the axe like this, you can actually freeze them and shatter them, and doing that is also a labor, as they refer to it. Alright, this is a Draugr. It is probably the most common enemy in the whole game. It says, Draugr. Mother said that Draugr were warriors who died, but their souls were too stubborn and angry to stop fighting. They'd fight off the Valkyrie that came to collect them, and bring their own dead bodies back to life, warping and twisting their previous form into something else. Now they're husks of their former selves and fight anybody they can find. She also said they can come back in all different shapes and sizes, and that some even have powers that others may not. Alright, let's just check that labor again. Alright, 65, Jesus, and 10 out of 25 is really good.
Draugr.
I wonder if I should...
They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
Okay, before we move on, I'm going to hit the touchpad button to access our map. This is our map so far. We have a very small map, but it'll grow very quickly. Artifacts found, those are the 2 lost toys that we found, and we have a bunch of other stuff to get. If we go over here to skills, we can see that we have a few different skills that we can buy with the Leviathan Axe, or for the Leviathan Axe, for the shield and our rage mode, which that'll come into play later. And finally, we can't access the last thing there at the top left, the bow and arrow, until a bit later. So we could get this while barehanded and invading, hold forward and press R1 to perform a quick attack. That's okay, but that never really gets used in my opinion. Block break is useful, but only when we're fighting enemies who have shields, and that won't be for a while, so we don't need to do that. The best ones to get are Executioner's Cleave, which is really cool. Hold R2 for a brutal cleaving attack that deals massive damage. And Pride of the Frost, a heavy attack finisher at the end of the light attack combo. Press R1, 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 R2 to perform. Really good. This one here, Grinding Storm, is okay. Hold R1 for an axe attack that hits multiple enemies. That hits enemies multiple times and locks them down. But for right now, the best ones are Executioner's Cleave. We can hold square to purchase that. And if we hold square for Pride of the Frost, we can get that too. Alright, cool. And that little thing at the bottom right says additional bonuses. If you have that much of a particular stat, you can actually get, you know, it says shortens charge time, which is actually really cool. I haven't even got that on my practice. I'm close to the end of my practice, but I haven't even got that on my practice. And then this one, I think it's like pretty much right at the end of the game, adds an explosion of frost damage on impact, which is really cool. Okay, so we've already got those 2, and we're going to get more. That is a health stone, as the game will tell us. Find health stones to restore your health. I think Atreus will talk to us here. No? Okay. I don't need to use it because I didn't take any damage. Here is a suspended bucket of hacksilver. You can either destroy this to have the bucket land and destroy itself, or you can destroy the bucket itself and the hacksilver will fall down. As I walk over here, I think Atreus will tell me something.
Here's this way. I can see more tracks.
Okay, so that's good to know. If you're a completionist, then when you hear something like that,
Follow you.
when you hear something like that, it means that you want to go this way, because that is the main objective and you want to do all the extra stuff. Okay, so let's go through here, put the axe away, collect a few hacksilver pouches, a chest and a hacksilver pouch, climb up here, collect another one, and we're going to head down this area where we saw the chain last time. Alright, so press circle to climb the chain. We're going to have a new enemy to fight here, called rabid wolves. We can't really... oops, probably use the axe. We can't really... I'm going to say... Okay, so the funny thing about that is that during practice, those wolves were so tame, like they literally did almost nothing, and that's kind of what I was preparing for. And nope, I thought I was already on top, and so that's why that ended up happening. You can't really do... You can block their attacks if you want. One is level 1, one is level 2, but it's a little bit tricky to... Like, you really have to know what they look... or how they're gonna attack. So when they have that yellow circle, it means that you can block that attack. What we can do though, is we can do this. We can cleave. So there's the attack, and that'll also give us a labor known as Reaper. So Reaper, if you do that to kill or damage enemies with Executioner's Cleave up to 100 times, which is quite a lot. But yeah, you can parry their attacks too, but it's much harder. This is a chest, or a coffin.
What?
He can no longer use it. We can.
Okay. Rabid wolf. I've always admired wolves, but the ones we've encountered attack us on sight, which means they're probably rabid. I guess to them, we are food. I know it's kill or be killed, but still, they're beautiful in their own way, and killing them makes me a little sad. Good thing Father probably won't read this.
They were just hungry.
What?
The wolves. They weren't mean. They were starving.
Yes, I imagine they were.
Okay. And down here we can find, I believe this is the third toy. Yeah, third lost toy. Another 10 experience, nice. You can destroy all these random stuff, this random stuff in the area if you want. There's nothing else that's down here, so let's go back. And I guess this is a good time to talk about the character of Kratos. So this is technically the 7th game of God of War that exists. There's God of War 1, 2, 3, and then there are 3 spin-off games called, well, not spin-off, but they're like smaller titles called Ghosts of Sparta, Chains of Olympus, and Ascension. And they are all pretty good games. They're entertaining, they're fun, very simplistic, and they have kind of like just a singular theme that's running through all of them, which is just like kill stuff and move on. Kratos is what we kind of call a mostly one-dimensional character in those games, which is why this game is such a departure from those, and we're going to learn more about that as we go. Alright, here, let me see if Atreus says anything. I think he says something about this place.
Should we be in here?
Alright, so that's a really cool line, because it represents, like, Kratos is like, what do you mean should we be in here? And he's going to actually facilitate that sentiment even further as we move on. This is a Nornir chest, and in order to open it we need to find the symbols around this room. So there's one that looks like a C, so it's a seal, and we destroyed it, so remove that letter. We do the same for that one, and then the other one is in here. They're pretty well hidden, like not too bad, especially for our first room. And now we can open the chest. I'm just going to grab this small hack silver from destroying these pots. Actually, let's try that move. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, okay, I can't do it unless I have enemies to... It is whole... Oh no, I didn't get it, did I? No, I didn't get it. I'm an idiot. I was getting this one. The combo is 1, 2, 3, R2. And Executioner's Cleave for R2, just to show those off. Alright, let's open this Nornir chest. I should look up what Nornir means, actually. I'll put it on screen. Alright, we have found an Iden apple, and weirdly in this game legendary is worse than epic. So there are epic items and there are legendary items, and legendary is, when I say worse, it's like the stage under epic, so it's still useful, but yeah, stage under epic. Iden apple, don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Looks like a D with a weird line through it, but yeah. You have collected 1 of 3 Iden apples needed to increase your maximum health. Iron apples are the choice food of the gods. Find the 9 total apples in the world in chests locked by magic. Every 3 you collect will increase your maximum health. So there are 9 total. We need 3 to increase our maximum health, which means we can only increase our health 3 times. But that's still a lot. Now, there's a weird thing here that the game doesn't do very well in its level design. This looks like Kratos could leap over it, and obviously he could if this were real life, but because it's a video game, you can't. And so that's one like little nitpick I have about it, but and there's a lot more, but this game is still amazing. All right, let's go over here.
Up there! You went in the old temple. But Mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
All right, and there you go. There's the line. So Kratos' character is very much like he doesn't give a crap. He, you know, we do what we please. There are no rules. And yeah, so that's going to be pretty prominent throughout the whole thing. Here's another thing that I don't like. There's a chest over there, and we cannot collect it from here. And for a completionist, you would think, okay, so it's got to be some way to get through from here. But no, we actually have to enter this area in order to get to it. So let's go ahead and do that. Get my axe back. Let's open this door here with circle.
Look! Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer.
Okay, so Kratos is doing his best to teach his son about how to navigate through... Hang on a sec, let me just check something. Oh, I thought that was a spider. How to navigate through the world.
I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. She never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's trying to, you know, teach his son life lessons and all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's start. So there's going to be a fight here to the left, and we can go out to the right, but I'm going to try and take this fight on. And if I do well enough, I can probably finish off trip enemies. So I need to do it 35 times, but there are a lot of Draugr here. Enemy health bar. During combat, an enemy's health bar is displayed above them when they take damage or when targeted by Kratos. And the other thing is, so here's where it tells you like to trip enemies and use the Leviathan axe to its full potential. I'm going to try and do that as much as I can. When enemies like have that blue glow on them, they are leveling up, and if they, but they can only do that on this difficulty on Gimme God of War. I think I missed that one yet. Okay, that's fine. They move rather quickly as well, so be careful with that. Nice. I can't see. I'd like to use the... That was actually a good opportunity to use that move that I didn't get, but... Come on. Come on. Okay, we did it. Phew! Alright, that's pretty close. I didn't quite get all the... Oh, there's more. You know what, I may as well check. Let me have a quick look, because I want to know how close I am. Okay. Still got 16. That sucks. I was hoping for a bit more than that. But we're gonna get there. I did a lot of parries as well, which is important. No, when I missed the first time, it annoys me because I'm like, I don't know if I have enough time to make it. Come on, gotta be getting close. Okay, we did it. Nice. I'll do a parry, and I'm gonna try something else. Ah, okay, didn't get it in time. That's alright. Holy crap. Alright, so because I actually did that... Are there more? I think there's more. Yeah, because I did that, it's now completed and I have 3,814 experience. So let's go crazy. Let's get Grinding Storm, which is only 500 experience. Hold R1 for an axe attack that hits enemies multiple times and locks them down. This is actually... That would have been perfect for this fight, but yeah. We do what we can. Don't worry too much about Spartan Rage combo, Spartan Rage combat. We'll probably get that later. This one is good, and this one is good too. That one's not that great. That one's okay. I like this one as well. Countering Blast. This one's good. Costs quite a bit. And then there's this as well. Alright, let's go with... Gosh, I don't know. It's a tough choice. We'll go with Block Break, even though we're only going to need it much later, because this is good. Press R1 after a last second block to counter the attack with a powerful shield strike. So I'm going to do that as well. And we're also going to get Countering Crush. Press R2 after a last second block to counter the attack with a shield slam. So that takes up all my experience, but it's good for now. This is the only reason we need experience, so... Alright, so what do we got left? Oh, you, okay. I'm going to try and freeze him. Come on. And punch. Okay, and I got the Shatterer Labor, yeah. So we need to shatter 30 enemies. So 30 is not too much. Like, that's pretty good. And we get the same amount of experience. We're already up to 25 for quick reflexes. Excellent. Cleaving takes a long time. Alright, that went about as well as I could have hoped for. Okay, so, and we got a Beastry update. So this is a cool little feature. So we already read this thing on Droga, but if you look here, it says at the bottom there's or in the middle of the page now, there's another little section. It says Droga fight with dangerous weapons, but they aren't very skilled with them, not like Father and his axe. If we watch their movements, it should be easy to dodge or block their attacks, and it is. You know, as you play more and more, fight them more and more times, you start to really notice how they fight. Okay, so now we're gonna have a fight with 2 rabid wolves and a Draugr that comes later. So let's see if I can take these guys out. That one leveled up immediately. Okay, shield slam. Oops. I do not know how I got that. 1, 2. Come on. Okay, we did it. Grab this. The Droga is here as well. Oh, don't remember you. 1, 2, 3. Slam. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try and freeze you. I did know that guy was there, but I was trying to do that before he got me. Hopefully I did. 1, 2. Actually, let's... Oh, well, I would cleave, but let's get him a little bit lower. I'm gonna try and shatter him, actually. There's also... Let me see if I can do this. Okay, it's hard. I'll cleave him. There's one called Against the Wall, and you need to like pin them against the wall like that. It's quite difficult.
I expected there to be a troll under that bridge.
You are not ready for trolls, boy.
I know, I just... Yes, Father.
Alright, half expected there to be a troll under that bridge. You're not ready for trolls. Yes, Father. Yeah. Trolls. Okay. Keep that in mind. We found our last toy there. Our last lost toy. And a bunch of hack silver. And I think that's it. That's all this area has to offer. We also got a little bit more experience, so now we're up to 700 again, which is crazy. I think I'll hold on to it for a few different things. Crazy thing about the shield is that you can pretty much learn everything as long as you have enough experience. The Leviathan axe is limited for now. Alright. So now we got to solve this puzzle. It's pretty simple. Before we do though, there's a suspended bucket up there. Yeah, I missed it. There we go. I was actually supposed to show off the difference there.
Something's gotta open that gate.
So you can see Atreus can crawl through there, but Kratos can't. To be honest, he probably could fit if he really tried. But this is a video game. Alright, so press on this chain, circle on this chain, lift it up, then you do this cool thing where you hold L2 to aim
He froze it in place.
and freeze the gear in place. so that we can leave. Oh, so this gate can open, and then we can recall our axe and leave through that area. But before we do that, I'm going to collect this chest, which offers another little small amount of hack silver. Okay, I actually didn't notice that bucket the first time I played.
So... nice.
So, if you do the puzzle wrong, Atreus says something like...
I think he's this way.
He says something like, were you meant to do that? So yeah, there's that too. Okay, collect some hack silver there, and then before we leave, we're going to quickly go over here, collect a few more things, and then we'll call it an episode. Okay, so there are red explosive pots. Just hit them and they explode some weird yellow gunk. And there's another bucket, so I'm going to hit this instead. You can see the hack silver falls down on its own. And you can hit this thing to let that red explosive pot fall. And unlock yourself a gate with quite a lot of hack silver in it. There's 1 pouch, 2 pouch, and a chest. And altogether that was 506 plus 394, which is like 800, 900? Something like that, yeah. Yeah, 900. Okay, and the last thing we can do is up here. There is a secret passage. A secret passage. And you know what? We'll open this next time, since we're pretty much already out of time. We're up to 20 minutes. Find out what's behind this next time. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 2 of Let's Platinum God of War. My name's Ultima456. You're the Ultimates. And I'll see you next time.